going, everyone? It's your boy Big D here. It's time to review Narcos Season 1, Episode 5, titled There Will Be a Future. This is a spoiler review. If you have not seen the episode, then go to your Netflix account, your friend's Netflix account, and watch the episode first. Come back. Let's get started. Real quick, leave the hat out of this, man. I'm having a bad hair day. So, also, why am I not recording this on a mic like I usually do on Narcos? My cousins broke my mic because they were bored. So, yeah. My mic's broken. I can't do podcasts, and I can't do that for a while until I get a new mic. So, it looks like I'm going to be recording this for now. So, I'm sorry you got to see my face. Is this worse? Let's get started, shall we? First off, I'm just going to, like if I was on a mic, I'm just going to read it. I'm not going to go, I'm just going to boom, 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 pros and cons. Should take me less than 3 minutes to recap the episode, pros, cons, final score. Let's get right to it. First off, Galan does a speech. Javier is sleeping with Elisa. You always sleep with your informants. That goes on. So, Pablo is in Miami, and he can't go back yet. It's not safe. You know, they said it's not safe to go back to Colombia. And the amicity deal, they're all talking about that. Galan is killed, and basically, Pablo had the hit on Galan, so he gets shot, and I like how they show the real footage when he's shot. And then there's the funeral, and Cesar Gaviria is basically going to be like the next Galan. He's going to be the leader, the president. So, Pablo ends up going home, and there are two guys against him on the team that they're working behind his back. So Javier fucks one of their sisters. I don't know if Javier fucks an Ochoa sister, or he fucks one of the guys behind their back sister, one of the guys on the team, their group. He's fucking one of them, and I gotta tell you, dude, you know, out of the films and TV shows I've seen, out of the sex scenes, this is one of the most intense scenes that actually felt like real in a sort of sense. Like 300 Rise of an Empire, that was probably the best sex scene for a movie as of the past 5-10 years. But this one for TV, for a Netflix show, man, I felt like I'm watching an HBO show. It was even better than HBO sex scenes, man. It was just something different about it. It's the way Gustavo moved. Like, it's intense, as I gotta say. I'm not gonna go into detail with what happened, but it was pretty intense. Anyway, I could be more intense than that. Yeah, sure, buddy. Keep on going ahead. Okay. Anyway, Pablo is to take care of his wife because they're like, what about your wife? Like, Pablo can take care of her. Bitch, what do you mean? You're gonna have your wife killed? Really? You're cold, Gustavo. You're cold. Man. Fernando talks to Cesar. They read the letter. Pablo questions Gustavo's loyalty. He literally has a stick of dynamite, and he's like, I'm gonna blow it up. What are you, crazy, Pablo? I'm gonna blow up? You're willing to kill yourself? Like, this the way when Pablo has a gun right to his head, he's just like, he's not afraid. And he's like, pull it out, pull the wick out, you know, it's if that was real, like in real life, that he did that, like, what happens if the wick didn't come out easily? Like, it was just like, no! Pablo Escobar died today. Dynamite. You know, that would have been fun. Javier is getting papers for Lisa and Pablo and the kids. He's getting a bunch of kids around Colombia and giving them guns and teaching them how to shoot and everything. And it's pretty scary to have kids with guns going around Colombia. And he's talking in code. When he's playing soccer with his one of the kids, he's like, all right, get the goal. You have to get the goal. And he talks in code. I was like, lol, that's pretty funny. So, Navalgante, this guy, he's a snitch, and he's working with Steve and Javier. He's going behind Pablo's back. And there's a torture scene where they're waterboarding, and they find out Steve's wife has Elisa. Carmelio is attacked at a restaurant, and he kills the guy that attacked him, but his bodyguard died. There's a speech from Cesar, and Carmelio calls Pablo, and he basically threatens him, telling him that, you know, I'm coming after you and all that. And Pablo's very angry, and he's like, I have people watching your family, they're gonna go after them. And it's basically all out civil war, not Captain America, but it's a civil war between Pablo Emilio Escobar Gaviria, and then you have Carmelio. What did I think about this episode overall, guys? What did I think about Season 1, Episode 5? There will be a future. There will be a future. Well, first off, I'll get to my pros first. That sex scene, though, I mean, wow. Like, that was, again, I already went into it like 5 minutes ago. It was pretty intense. Pablo, just the way Pablo, again, that guy, the actor who plays Pablo, I give him high recognition that, you know, some people, he's not Colombian, he's not talking Colombian. I wasn't alive when Pablo Escobar was alive, so it doesn't matter to me as long as he just feels intimidating and gets the, most part he looks like him, okay? You don't need the accent. He already's good enough. I mean, you got subtitles and everything. You don't need to be 100% accurate. It's still enjoyable to watch. So, definitely Pablo, the actor who plays Pablo Escobar, is awesome. I really do enjoy the way he's portraying the character, for one thing. And the ending. I really do enjoy the ending, how he just threatens him. He has balls of steel, dude, because that guy is literally going to get his family killed, and he better do something and kill Pablo before Pablo kills him and his family. So the ending is very well written, because it climax up to it, and, you know, you're like, oh. Also, Galan and the real footage when Galan got shot and everything, the whole assassination, I think that was really interesting. And I love seeing real footage because you kind of think, wow, this was before my time. This actually happened. This is not just a fake, this is a non-fictional story. This is real, you know? Like, so the real footage definitely does get you, I don't know, it's like you're in a social studies class or you're in a history class and you're learning about this. So you're watching and getting entertained and learning at the same time if you didn't know. So that's pretty interesting, you know. You could watch Narcos, that's your homework this weekend, but there is a sex scene in there, so skip ahead, you know. Gustavo, I don't know, I really do enjoy Gustavo's character, and I just want to see what happens with him and his wife. We'll see what goes down there. The whole Miami scene, I think Miami was cool, and I love the way that it's filmed, and I love how crisp it looks. The directing in here is awesome. The dynamite, that whole dynamite scene was really, really creepy, and I literally was just like, and it was going, put it out, Pablo. You know, just like going right at it. I was like, holy crap. And also, it's just an intense episode overall. It has intense moments, and it's just enjoyable as a whole. It's like a cookie, and the cookie is delicious, you know, it's that type of thing. The only cons, Steve and Javier this episode, they're just, like, they have cool parts sometimes, but just them in this episode, it almost feels like you didn't even need to show them. They kind of, like, what they were doing on screen wasn't as important as what Pablo and Gustavo and what they were doing. It was just kind of like if they were there. And they're the main characters, so, you know, you could dive deep a little bit more into Steve and Javier's story would be nice. As well, they do nothing with Gustavo's wife. They literally did that, and then there was 30 minutes after the sex scene. They do nothing with Gustavo's wife. Nothing's mentioned. You know, I mean, they just kind of tease it. And I'm not taking much points off that. I'm just saying, like, really? That's just a question. Why not? And also, there are a few slow parts, but every episode almost has a few slow parts. But just a few slow parts that are not boring, but definitely is just slow. I also like Luis Guzman when he has the bazooka and he fires at the car and everything. And Luis Guzman is really blowing me away. It's just how gritty he is. He's not like that funny comedian. He's in there and he's all at it. So overall, I'm going to give this Narcos Season 1, Episode 5, There Will Be a Future, a B+. Thank you guys for watching. I hope all of you enjoyed, and I'll see you for the next 5 Narcos episode. I have not seen it yet because my Netflix is running slow. Every time it loads up to 25%, I already called Netflix and they're already working on it, trying to fix it and see what my PS4 and what's going wrong, what's going right, what are we going to do about it. So I will get more Narcos out, but this Friday I'm going to be at Comic-Con and throughout the whole weekend. Z Nation premieres this Friday. I'll be reviewing it this Sunday. Also, a lot of links down below to the playlist of the shows I review. My Transporter Refueled review is down below also. Please check it out, guys. It's a non-spoiler review. And this Thursday will be The Visit with M. Night Shyamalan, or directed by M. Night Shyamalan. It'll be my review, also non-spoiler. Hopefully, you guys will be able to check that out, and I'll see you for more Narcos. Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. It's coming very, very soon. And until next time, the Spock be with you always. Have a good one, guys.